What's up in the world and reality is your boy Dub M Winning Man, aka the GOAT, Wood Small Engine Repairs. Yeah, let go. And what I've been just doing today is working my butt off. Hard, but making it easy. Only thing that's different now, just filling out my schedule, fill out how I'm gonna work all these cuts. So I just realized by myself, 1 week I do 62 cuts. Then the next week, I do 80 cuts. So basically, I'm looking at it like, how did I get all these customers? Why is everybody who I wanted to be my customers became my customers? And I'm going to tell you why. I had a vision, then I wrote my vision down, then I took action, and all that came to reality. I didn't realize I was living my dream until after my parents died. And before they died, I was living my dream. I just didn't know what to do. Every time I did something, it was for the greater goodness, but then I had too many people around me that didn't want to build up off me. They wanted to use or just take a little bit. And once I cut them all off, my path just kept going wider and wider and wider to where I had to go in life. And now I'm just looking at it like, wow, I'm one of the top landscapers in the city, and I'm Rosedale Park's #1 landscaper. And it's like, how did you do it without your pickup truck and trailer? And I'm gonna tell you how. Every time I took over a block and I gained 3 houses, I leave a lawn equipment in that area. Then I go to another area and have lawn equipment over there. So in the 5 areas that I was working the last year, I basically had everything set up for me. So all I had to do was just drive a car over there or just get dropped off, and I could knock my work out, keep padding my routes, added on higher end customers. And I gained a Rosedale last year with the business owners. So it was like, just to start off March 1st with all of them was a impeccable moment for me, because it's like, wow, you're doing this in March instead of late June and July. So basically, I'm basically 2 months ahead of all my competition. Me and my fellas that merged with me, you know, I got their equipment running already, so they up and going. I've been up and going. Everybody else still waiting to get their stuff from the shop. So by the time everybody get their stuff back from the shop, May 1st hit, we done took all y'all customers. And then it's like, basically, I gained the whole historic district off a riding lawnmower. I got my first pitching check, and I made a decision. Instead of trying to share that with everybody and stuff, I just invested in my company, invested in myself, got a riding lawnmower, and whatever that check was, I swear to God, I made that every week off a riding lawnmower and no trailer, no truck. And the only time that I really drove was on the weekend, and that was just to go do big paying jobs. But the big paying jobs that I do is like weed whacking the grocery store for $150 for 1 hour and just clean the trash up. It's like, wow, 1 hour of work, $150. Cut a lot, $175. Weed whack a mansion and cut it $400. And it's like, dang, Woods, if you can do a whole mansion, weed whack it, edge cut it, and trim, detail the flower beds, back, basketball courts, swimming pools, etc., patios. I basically do it all, and I'm not scared to get out here and work for mine. And as long as I get up early at 7 to start working, I'm going to take everybody's job out there to start at 10, 11, 12, 1 or 2 o'clock, because landscaping is all about time, determination, and drive and build, skill set, also the equipment that you're using. And by me being a small engine mechanic, I save so much money, because if my equipment break down, I can fix it right then and there, because I got the tools. I already got extra parts with that equipment that I got. So I always gonna have tools with my equipment. and I'm gonna have everything just prepared because working by myself is hard, but then it's easy because I'm never going to get a person that's skill set like me. If I met a person that was skill set like me, they would be doing the same thing I'm doing, working by themselves, building what they can do for themselves. But it was a time where I did have a partner that helped me, and he ended up getting COVID and getting sick. So it's like I've been out here just getting it in by myself and hiring people just to put me in situations where it's like you get tired of coming out your pocket to cover other people's mistakes. And once you realize your pockets ain't being padded, it's time to go back to the basic operation. So I thought as a kid, and I saw a little boy doing the same thing I was doing. And I'm like, me and him, the only ones that's making real money. But also, what I learned is when you're working out here solo and you got your trailer, your trucks, and all your equipment hooked up, man, these goons be out here ready to lined up to try to get you. And me personally, I always just beat them to the punch. I just walk up on them and shit and just be looking at them. Because it's sad. This is how niggas is walking around here. So that's why I say life, you can always get paid and shit, but if you just want to walk around and be a victim of society or a failed slave, you're going to lose hope. So always keep God in everything I do because I know myself. So as you see, people just like walking around, getting high, not doing shit, regular 313 shit, playing dumb crab in the bucket shit. And shit, half of everybody out here dead or laid down or they shit out of luck or went deaf. So if you got a future going on, separate yourself from that bullshit because the bullshit is not going to get you to where you need to be in life. And the sad part is, this is the reality. I remember when I grew up in the city, I had to compete with 15 to 25,000 kids my age that was going to grow up to be men. And you know how many of us out here left today? Out of that 25,000 or 50,000 men born in my time or my era, that's probably, we lucky if we got 125 out here. That's how rare it is for a black man in Detroit. It's like everybody you grow up with get wiped out before they 25, then the next wave is 30, then 35, we committing suicide, we in debt, now they on cocaine and crack because they can't deal with that shit in life. And it's like, all we got to do is just live your life one day at a time. One day at a time will get you far. We always want to take a shortcut, but my philosophy is if you go straight line, you're going right to the point in your destination where you need to do. So why should you go in a circle, then go in a triangle, then come back in the loop just to go there when you could just go from here to straight there? Sometimes we got to think outside the box. And when you pray to God, it's all about pre-plan too. So always keep a plan, always stay prepared, always be ready. You never know what to expect. So I grew up in a time where we didn't know what to expect, you know. Don't nobody still don't know what to expect because if we knew what we was going to go through tomorrow 100%, then we'll correct that right now when we got the time and opportunity. So that's what I always try to do. I try to zero in on myself and look where I stand at with myself because I can't compare myself to the next person or what this person or that person because my life is totally different. A person might go to work and lose their job and lose their livelihood and everything. Me, I already been through that in my younger years, so it's like the only way I'm gonna be broke is if I don't get up and work for myself. I got everything I need. I built it. Why not use it? If I let somebody else take credit for what I got, I never had nothing. So you gotta learn how to separate friends from business. And business should be fun. Right now, it's fun again in business because I know I achieve. I'm there where I can't stop. And that's why I'm telling y'all, if you're there, don't stop. Just reach deep down in yourself and find that extra drive that you got or that ambition that's going to take you far. And I'm going to tell you one thing, being the early bird always count, because you not going to take my customers if you waking up at 9 o'clock and starting at 11 o'clock and already woke up and started at 7 o'clock. And that's the secret to why I have the success, because people in business and they got money, they want to handle their transactions early. Once 11, 12, or 1 o'clock come, everybody on lunch. So if everybody on lunch and getting ready to go home after they go on lunch, you cannot be starting your day off at 11 o'clock, especially in the landscaping field. It's hard to get contracts. It's hard to get customers. Now, only time you're going to get customers when everybody's struggling. But now everybody's struggling. It's the best man win. And every year I tell everybody, may the best man win. Every year, I'm going to be the first person out here, and I'm going to make sure I'm the last person standing. Only thing I'm going to get a break is the day I die. So I'm not looking for no time off. I ain't looking for no break. I'm just going to handle that business and take care of it. And I'm going to stay blessed and look forward to more customers. Because, man, it just feels good that I got all the top business owners in Rosedale, the real estate companies. Now I got all the city council members. And it's like, wow. One day y'all gonna see my story on Fox 2 News. And I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. So peace out to everybody. Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Dub been winning, man. Peace. Go.